Well, today I thought I was going to be posting a video of some good news, but then I had the rug pulled out from under my feet with other news that I found out, and this is something that's important for those to know who are looking potentially at a transplant. Now, I don't know if it goes towards all transplants, but I do know that it does apply to lung transplants, and that is the topic of narcotics, things other and other medications like Xanax and sleep medications. And this is something that's not readily available. This information is not readily available to us, the patient. It's something that we find out when we get turned down, or when we go for, some people have gone for an initial interview, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Now, it seems that the transplant centers want you off all those medications. Yes, I am on morphine. I'm on 90 milligrams of morphine. I am with a pain clinic, so I'm having proper pain management and pain control. I have major problems with my spine, and the spine in my neck and also down my back. I don't just have bulging discs, I have spurs also, and both are encroaching and both are encroaching on my spinal cord, and in my neck I also have a huge spur that's compressing my spinal cord. I did end up having to have a surgery to decompress the nerve that went down my right arm, because I lost lift power and grip. So these are not minor issues, these are big issues that I have, and I know there's people out there that have similar issues that I do, so they know what I'm talking about. Plus I have lupus on top of that, which causes a lot of pain. Yeah. I found out today that, well, my husband found out today that our first choice transplant hospital, which would be Barnes Jewish Hospital, we found out that I've been denied by them twice already. Once in November 2014, and once in January 2016, and now this will be my third time that a referral has been denied, due to the fact that I'm on narcotics. Now, it took my husband calling them to find this information out. I had called them throughout 2014, even at the end of 2014. In the beginning of 2015, I called to find out if they got the referral, and they didn't know who I was. I mentioned it to my pulmonologist. I haven't heard from them, I haven't heard from them, I haven't heard from them. He suggested, he said he would keep an eye on it, he would call. Now, I don't know if he received the letters of denial, because apparently they already sent the 2 letters of denial. And he just keeps resending a referral, and for somebody in his stature, it seems a bit odd that if he has read the letter of denial that I can't be, that the Barnes Jewish Hospital, that they won't see me because I'm on narcotics, then why would he keep sending a referral out? Why wouldn't he tell me and then see if we can figure something out? I don't know what we could do. I had been to the headache and pain clinic that specializes in pain, and after reviewing my MRIs and CT scans, they did tell me that, this is a few years ago, they did tell me that there was nothing they could do to help me, and that they fully could understand why I would be on morphine for pain control, and they recommended that I stay on the morphine for pain control. It's something I'm going to have to think of quite heavily, because there is Baylor who have accepted my referral, and I have an interview date with them at the beginning of March. Now I'm going to have to call them and find out what their thoughts are on narcotics, because I'm not going to waste the money on going to visit them and having my first initial interview only to be told that I can't have, they won't list me or even do the full testing unless I'm off narcotics. There's just no point in spending that money needlessly. That is something they could tell me in a letter of denial. That is something they could tell me over the phone. But this is something that you really have to think about if you are on pain control and I've been on morphine for 20 years. I have been on pain control for over 25 years. So this is something that I think every patient should know, and it's only fair that there is something out there that at least lets the patients know that if you're on either any kind of narcotic or anything like Xanax or anything like an antidepressant or anything like a sleep medication, be prepared that you may be and will most likely be turned down for a lung transplant. I don't know about the heart. I don't know if it goes towards all transplants, but I do know that it goes towards lung transplants. That you can be and most likely will be denied. Your chances of denial are 99.9%. So this is something I really have to think on. Is it a trade-off to have good lungs, to be able to breathe, and yet be in pain so much that you can't get out of bed, that you're in tears every day, because you can't even go back on pain control after you've had a transplant? So it's something that a lot of patients that I've spoken to, because I belong to an elite support group that is referred to us by the hospitals. A lot of those patients have said that they couldn't even go back on pain management after the operation. They couldn't go back on their Xanax after pain management. They couldn't go back on their antidepressants or sleep medication after the transplant. So this is something that really needs to be thought about. Can you find quality of life? Can you find an equal? What kind of trade-off is it? I just don't know. I just don't know. But just know that it's something that you're really seriously going to have to think about. Bless you all. Take care. Wish I had better news.